of the Ugly Buddy Podcast and my special guest of the evening, New Orleans' own 9th Ward to be exact, and newly picked up by Authentic Empire. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, show your love for OUE WHOP.
What's up?
What's up, my brother?
Cool, homie.
Baby, would it. Hey, listen, man, one thing about New Orleans, y'all got y'all own lingo, own swag, own just whole accent, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's been duplicated, but it definitely cannot be copied, you know what I'm saying? As far as that. You can always tell when somebody from New Orleans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From the baby and the woody, and everybody talk like that.
Right.
Now, of course, the question I gotta ask before we get into anything is, who was OUE WHOP before OUE WHOP was OUE WHOP?
OUE WHOP was always OUE WHOP, man.
Let's get it.
You hear me? Just got a whole lot richer, a whole lot smarter. It's always been OUE WHOP, man.
Now talk to me about growing up in New Orleans in the 9th Ward.
Growing up in New Orleans, man, well, where I'm from, Cross Canal, it's like, it ain't no different from any other hood, you know what I'm saying, from all over the world, all over the country. It's just that, man, the shit that we vibe on, the shit that we go through is like, it ain't for play, it ain't for show, it's a culture. You hear me? Like, the shit is in us. It's in our blood, man.
Now, New Orleans is known, is not exactly a easy city to grow up in.
Yeah, it ain't.
You know, it's been called, you know, it's been the murder capital a couple times.
Right.
How does someone grow up there and avoid all of the distractions and mishaps that have, you know, people have fell victim to in the past in New Orleans?
I mean, in order to avoid it, either you gonna move away from it, or you gonna stay dangerous, stay active with it.
No wonder the song. You got a single name there. We're gonna talk about that soon.
Right.
We're gonna talk about that soon. So where does the inspiration for the music come from?
My struggle, the struggle, you know, from my family, struggle within my partners every day, you know, taking penitentiary chances, and, you know, trying to get us out of that situation, man.
Now, at what point in time in your life do you make the decision to go stop taking those penitentiary chances and try to go legit with music?
Shit, the only way to start taking penitentiary chances is getting in a position where you ain't got to take them no more. And I'm trying to, you know, do that with this music, man.
Now, what's the difference between the streets and the industry?
For me, the difference between the streets and the industry is like, the industry is a way more marketable and professional opportunity, a way to make a decent living. The streets, I mean, you gonna get it, you gonna get it. You ain't.
Well, they say sometimes the industry can be a little more cutthroat than the streets sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this game is it's not exactly the nicest of the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's cutthroat, it's backstabbing, just like the streets. Sometimes they say that the streets might be even more real, because if a person don't like you in the street, they gonna tell you. In this game, they reach you with a smile and a handshake.
I mean, nowadays they letting you know. They letting you know they don't like you, man. Whether it's on a diss track or whether it's on the internet or whatever. You hear me?
How does if somebody would hit OUE WHOP with a diss track, what is the response gonna be?
Fuck them. As long as my niggas love me, I don't give a fuck who don't like me. You hear me? 2G100 wrong gang shit, man.
Is there gonna be a response?
That's gonna always be my response.
That's gonna be the response right there. That's gonna be the response. Just fuck them. Goddamn right. Now, talking to me about the Stay Dangerous track.
Stay Dangerous track, man. Shout out to my producer, Black Keys, for making that track. This track, it was kind of personal for me, because, you know, it's true story, true events talked about through the whole track. And it was something I felt like the street was ready for, man, so that's why I dropped it.
Respect. New Orleans, I'm gonna get you in some trouble right quick. If you had to give a top 5 New Orleans rappers list, what is OUE WHOP's top 5 New Orleans rappers list?
Lil Wayne, Soulja Slim, BG, Juvenile, and Free Mac, man.
Well, damn, he did that quicker than anybody else I have. I guess that's pretty easy, guys. Usually people got to take a long time to do that. Now, I see you got that Authentic Empire. Authentic or nothing on.
Authentic or nothing. Fly with it and get flew over, man. That's the motto, you hear me?
You know what I'm saying? Me and Boom, man, have a long history.
Real nigga,
a good friendship, and that's my partner. You know what I'm saying? Definitely solid. Talk to me about working with Authentic Empire and how'd you tap in with that?
I tapped in with a man, VIA over the internet, and ever since I've been there with them, man, it's been all love. It's been comfortable to work with. They respect my ideas. They respect the road I'm trying to take. They stand behind whatever I'm trying to do, whatever I'm pushing, man. And it's more than just a label, it's family.
Respect. Now you got some records coming out with some of them boys, right?
Yeah, right now I'm working on a single with one of my label mates. Shout out AG Lottie, man. Free the mayor too, man. Free my other label mate, Fujino. You hear me?
Speaking of Fujino, I gave him his first interview.
Yes, I watched. I seen it.
Watch that?
Yeah,
That's crazy, man. And what was interesting about his interview was everything that Fujino talked about in that interview came true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I would be lying to tell you that I knew Fujino was gonna be the Fujino he is today when we had that interview.
Right.
But by the time I interviewed him, I knew he was gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? The dude's confidence and he just was really authentic in what he was saying, and you could tell he won't lie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I salute Authentic Empire for, is the fact that, they just put the real out there, you know what I'm saying? And if you are willing to go out there and get it, go out there and work for it, go out there and invest for it, there's definitely a place where you can really thrive, you know what I'm saying? Now, AG Lottie, how was that working with bro? Or have you not done that yet?
He lit.
Yeah.
Oh, he lit, man. And matter of fact, I'm about to go meet him in a few minutes when we finish working on it. Y'all stay tuned for that new single too. It's called Outside, man. We gonna fuck the something up with that one.
Respect. Now, if you had to describe your style, how could you put in words OUE WHOP style as far as music?
Straight, real, raw, up front, uncut. Either you gonna accept it, you gonna ride with it to get flew over, man.
Yes, sir. Now, also in Louisiana, there's another city that has prominent with rappers as of late, by the name of Baton Rouge.
Right.
How far is that from New Orleans?
Probably about an hour, 45 minutes. Ain't too far.
It's a lot of artists coming out of Baton Rouge as well.
Yeah.
NBA YoungBoy being one of the more popular ones these days. What is your take on his legal issues and things of that nature? What he got going on as far as in and out of incarceration? Is that targeting? Is that hip hop police? Is he just not goddamn listening? What's going on?
I don't feel like it's so much of a target, but I do feel like being on a platform and having a platform that he got, the status that he got, like the focus is more on him. And I feel like, where he come from, I mean, sometimes you can't really just take the streets and take that hood side out of a nigga, man. Nigga gonna be a nigga whether they rich or whether they broke. You hear me? So, I mean, I respect Lil Homie to the fullest, everything he's doing for the boot and everything he's doing for hip hop right now.
So sometimes you can take this nigga out the street, but you can't take the street out the nigga.
Right. You can't really just take a nigga out the street, because they gonna some kind of way, they gonna find their way back to him.
I think that's the reason why people love him so much.
Right.
They love him so much because, goddamn it, he the real deal. You know what I'm saying? There's been like going back to the New Orleans things. I had a partner that I had an artist that I had opportunity to meet from New Orleans that passed away. R.P. Young Greatness.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to have a relationship with him before he passed or whatever. Why do you think a lot of artists? I guess what I'm trying to say is a lot of artists seem to pass in their hometowns.
Yeah.
And now you here with us in Atlanta. I don't know if you live in Atlanta now, but when you get to that certain level in your career, would you recommend someone to stay in their hometown or to move?
I would rather an individual to stay where they're comfortable at. And that's what I think a lot of niggas, they come up and they get money and they don't want to leave home because they come. That's what they know. That's in their comfort zone, man. And I'd rather be in my comfort zone than be somewhere where I'm not comfortable at. And I feel like that's why a lot of niggas get caught back where they from.
Because they're not comfortable back home.
They're not comfortable back home, right.
And so basically you're saying is wherever you feel safe, comfortable at, that's where, if that is at home, then stay there. And if not, you need to get the hell out.
Right.
Respect. Why do you think some people have the comforts of being at home and some don't?
I mean, some, they don't got as much shit going on as other individuals got going on. They ain't just starting shit, and you got some that's actually helping to struggle where they come from, is something that just really don't give a fuck about it. When niggas feel like you got a platform to help and you don't give a fuck about them, then you become a target as well.
Respect. That's deep. See you walked in here with my boy Meat. Shouts out my boy Meat, man. Shouts out Club Ciroc. And, you know, he from a town called Montgomery, Alabama. And you know, and on the study that we on about artists, you know, just having untimely passings in their hometown, like I say, Young Greatness, Doe B,
right,
was from Montgomery, Alabama as well. So, when you have people like Nipsey, Doe B, Young Greatness, several people that are passing in their hometown, is there ever a light that goes off in OUE WHOP's head and says, well, I need to get the hell on, or where is OUE WHOP comfortable at? Is basically what I'm saying.
Staying dangerous.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that nigga got the realest answer they could have, right there. Play with it if you want to, goddamn it. You running and hiding from shit. Goddamn it. Well, man, hey, man, I respect the hell out of that, man. And you know what? Your music is a reflection of your lifestyle.
Right.
Respectfully. This is the Ugly Money Podcast, and we do salute the process of success. Meaning, I know you weren't always up. There was some times that you was down. There was some times that shit won't right. There was times that the money might have been low. The baby mama might have been tripping. I don't know if you got kids, but you know we all go through shit like that. There's been times when the door was closed in your face and you fell down. Tell me a time in your life that you have had to get back up from a fall.
It's a lot of time. Well, I know it's at a time I closed the door in my face, trusting an individual, man, who I really, you know, thought was my nigga, my dog, man, and fucked around and caught a charge and got locked up, incarcerated, which I almost did 7 years behind, and came home, man, to where it was like I was so far at the bottom to where if I looked up, I still saw the bottom.
Come on.
Yeah, but it wasn't gonna stop me, man. All praise to Allah, He gave me the strength, man, and put me in a position to where I can be around niggas, man. Shout out the whole 2G 100 round gang for that. So I could be around niggas who was gonna not only hold me up, but, you know, stick on me, stay on my ass every day, man. And shout out my girl too, man, cause she, you know, she be on my ass a lot too. And just put me around people, man, who I see fall to where I know that, man, I can't do that.
Now, so you said you had a situation where you had a partner that you believe was solid, and he turned out he wasn't.
Right.
And you know, you had to go sit down for that.
Right.
7 years. How do you survive those 7 years?
Staying mental, man. Staying strong. Not just giving up hope in that motherfucker, man. Just like, you know, while I was down, man, I just did a bunch of reading and got deep off into my spirituality. Like, I'm not a religious person, but, you know, I am Muslim, and my spirituality is through Islam. You know what I'm saying? All praise be to Allah for that. And he gave me, you know, I felt like I was doing so much fuck shit in the streets.
Come on.
To where I wasn't sitting down. I couldn't take the time to sit down and really say it. So I felt like Allah was telling me, nigga, well, shit, since you don't want to sit your ass down and come to your senses, I'm going to sit you down and bring them motherfuckers to you.
Come on.
And I felt like that's what he did, man. Because I always had talent for music, but I feel like now it's my time, you hear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I ain't gonna fuck this opportunity up.
Yes, sir. Now you picked up Islam while you were serving, or you?
I picked up Islam when I was 17. That was like maybe about 20 years ago.
Respect. And so for those people that have never had the opportunity to be, you know, incarcerated, what are some rules of the yard that you would give to somebody that is heading down that road?
I'm gonna just give you this rule right here. Just don't head down that road, man. Especially if you ain't built for that type of shit, man.
That's the best rule. That's the best rule there is.
You ain't built for that, man. That ain't for you, man.
It's the best rule there is. Just don't go down there.
Don't go down there, man.
This you gonna end up there. Now, you get out 7 years later, you done did your time, you know what I'm saying? You back up, well, you back out. And you say you were so far at the bottom that you could still see the bottom.
Right.
How does OUE WHOP get back up? How does OUE WHOP become the OUE WHOP we talking to right now?
Man, just staying focused, man. Dedicating more than myself, man, to my craft and to what I truly believed in and to what I truly wanted, what I really wanted.
How does a convicted, but I want you to go deeper. How does a convicted felon make his first dollar getting out that pen?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Me being a convicted felon made my first dollar getting out. That was the only way I knew how to make a dollar and was able to make a dollar. And that was back in the streets.
That's all we gotta say. That's all we gotta say. And so you get to the point of investing, you doing whatever you need to do to get up, and then you immediately turn that into business.
Right.
That's smart. That's smart. Because I see a lot of times, and we ain't got to talk. What's understood don't need to be explained. I see a lot of times people get complacent to the point where they get satisfied or content with that lifestyle, and like, well, it might not exactly be. It's not a retirement plan in that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that you took that situation and turned it into something and invested in something like yourself, is commendable. The fact that you know what I'm saying, that you see like, okay, well, I need to take this goddamn 5 and turn it to 25.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, respectfully. So like, moving forward, like, what can we expect from you musically, career-wise? What does the world need to be looking for when it comes to OUE WHOP?
They be looking for the next best thing, man. You hear me? Because I'm going to keep it in your face, whether you want it or not. I'm coming, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let the folk know what you got going on, where to follow you at before we get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Everything they can follow you at and find you at, sir.
Right now, what I got going on is a whole 2G, 100-round gang shit, man. Shout out my manager, Demetrius, over there, Ciroc Club Nation. I got a show coming up on the 15th with Rollo. I got another show coming up on the 28th, Labor Day weekend with Pooh Shiesty.
Yes, sir.
And we just gonna keep this shit moving, man. Y'all looking for me, man, you can follow me on Instagram at TOOG_OUE WHOP, or you can look me up, man, on Authentic Empire Management page, you heard me?
Respect. Now, you just said the name. We got to talk about this now, too, because you just said my boy name. Shouts out my boy Meek, Club Ciroc, Montgomery, Alabama. Now, how does OUE WHOP from New Orleans become managed by Demetrius in Montgomery? And I know for a fact that he got the hottest club out there. He know every hot artist out there. Yeah. How does it end up with OUE WHOP?
Through a conversation, through a mutual individual, man. Like right off the bat, I really wasn't looking for no anybody to manage me, man. But meeting dude, man, is like he didn't just hear my music, man. He heard my struggle. He heard my passion, where I was going, and like no hesitation, man. Jumped down, like, man, I'm behind you 100%, and I couldn't do nothing but respect that, man.
That's real, and you know what? You don't find people that got that genuine. That that's
no,
real
indeed, no,
days,
man, not these days.
People behind their hands, man, and have ulterior motives and all kinds of hidden clauses and contracts and shit.
Right.
And I know me personally or whatever, and I know what kind of stand-up guy he is. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be one hell of an artist, cause I know it's some heat in Montgomery, and if he picked you,
right,
that mean you well worth it, sir.
Right.
Man, hey man, before we get out of here, man, y'all can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Remember, make sure y'all stay tuned to that Stay Dangerous record by my homie OUE WHOP. The bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with OUE WHOP. Salute.